Jesus Shack started in 1997 with my wife and I's desire to reach out to community at large, past denominationalism or ethnicity or socioeconomics. We found that music was a great tool and really allowed us to reach out to the college-age kids, which we felt were really struggling with decisions and where to plug in professionally yet but still be spiritual.
So we've learned a lot about people, we've learned about needs in Bakersfield. We were doing community outreaches, Operation Back to School, Kids Christmas, but we kept asking, where are all the people? Where are all the people? This is so awesome, where are all the people? So the simple answer was they're at home. And that started street teams, and each year we've gone one zip code at a time, door to door, on the streets of Bakersfield, finding out the needs of the people and getting to know community.
It's not just reading statistics or seeing what's popular in the news. When you go door to door, you see multiple families living together and need help with different resources that really they don't have access to in our country. The biggest one being medical care. The state approved us in 2011, and we built our first mobile medical with the help of San Joaquin Hospital and many other corporate sponsors.
Last year alone, through street teams, 11% of those households that we met showed up at mobile medical. Those were uninsured individuals. Those were people that didn't have the money to pay for healthcare intervention. We were able to provide that through mobile medical. Calling on volunteers to take on that commitment and that passion that we share. Last year in street teams alone we had over 500 volunteers. They came from 36 different churches and some that didn't go to church. You know what I mean? Just people coming together with a common mission of helping community.
Most of our volunteers came in through social media or through our website. Very few came through phone contacts or even personal contacts. Everybody is on Twitter. Everybody is on Facebook. I mean, I get hundreds of messages on Facebook at a time, and I'm like, which one to respond first?
We've been involved in local charities since we first started. And Jesus Shack is one of those charities which is locally run and operated, and they do a great job making sure that they meet the needs of our local folks. We're happy to be involved and encourage other businesses and organizations to come alongside and support this.
Kern Community Foundation's been a great tool to help us be transparent. I think that's one of the biggest things facing a lot of organizations is how are you structured, organized, and moving forward and being sustainable. We're seeing with Kern Community Foundation more exposure outside of what we would normally do through our social media or web plans. So it gives us another tool, so to speak, in the chest to share with others what we can do as a community at large. We get so busy and sometimes we forget the real important things in life. And I think when we really look at how we can serve God in our community, that really opens our eyes again.
To find, learn about, and give to local charities like this one, visit kernfoundation.org and click Nonprofit Search.